channel, Mr. Cejay, and welcome to today's lesson of Formulae. Formula is a topic in Form 3 which is going to cover on how we make someone knows the subject of the formula. Now, when we say subject of the formula, we mean the dominant letter that is going to represent other entities, and that's what we are going to do. So we are going to deal with the formula from 3 topic. So straight we are going to examples on what we are supposed to do. So example 1, you can be told that you have x plus p is equals to q. Then you are told to make x the subject of the formula. When they say you make x the subject of the formula, it means this x is going to dominate, that everything should be equalized to x. So this is what we mean. So it will be x plus p is equals to q. Therefore, we are going to let the x to be in the left side hand, then now the other things to go to the left side. So therefore x is equal to, remember p, it is a positive. When it will close the equal sign, it becomes what? A negative. So it will be q minus p. And therefore you can conclude by saying x is equivalent to q minus p. And that's how we make the subject formula of some entities. That is x. We are making x the subject of the formula. You can have another example, that is y is equals to r, I is equals to, that's y minus r is equals to s. And we are told to make y the subject of the formula. So this is what happens. Remember, we have y minus r is equals to s. So y is going to remain in the left side hand, then other things to go to the right hand side. So that is, it will be y is equal to the r, it is a negative. When you cross the equal signs, it becomes what? A positive. So it will change its sign. So it will be x plus r. And therefore we can say y is equals to s plus r. And that's how we make the subject of the formula. We can have one more example on the same. So we are told to p is equals to rs, and we are told to make r the subject of the formula. So this is what happens. So we have p is equals to rs. So we are told to make r the subject of the formula. Now, what will happen? So meaning we are going to remain with r alone. For us to remain with r alone in this side of the right hand side, it means we are going to divide by what? S in both sides by s. So this and this will cancel. Then we are going to remain with p out of s is equals to what? R. Therefore we can say r is equals to what? P out of what? S. That is it. So I'm going to give now a bit of complex formula. Then we are going to make it is subject of the formula. And this one, what is going to happen from here. So another more example. So we have t is equals to a half m into u squared minus v squared. So we are told to make v the subject of the formula. And this is what happens. So as always, I advise my students to rewrite the equation. Is equals to half m into u squared minus v squared. So first of all, we must remove this half which is there. So it means we are going to find the LCM of 2 and 1. So we multiply everything by 2. So we are going to have 2t, because it is 2 times t is equals to, this and this will cancel. We remain with m into u squared minus v squared. And now we are able to open the brackets on this side. So 2t is equals to mu squared minus m times, it will be mv squared. Then we have been told to make what? V the subject of the formula. So suppose we get back to this mv squared the other side. So it will be mv squared, because it is a negative. When you close the equal signs, it becomes what? A positive. So mv squared is equal, then 2t to go to the other side. So it will be mu squared, because it was a positive, when it goes to the equal signs, it becomes what? A negative, so minus 2t. Therefore, we want to remain with the v. Remember that's what we are told to make the subject of the formula. So it will be mv squared is equals to mu squared 2t. So we divide by what? We divide by what? M in both sides. This and this will cancel out. So we are going to remain with what? We are going to remain with v squared. We are going to remain with v squared is equal to mu squared minus 2t out of what? M. So remember, we have v squared, and what we are told to find it is what? V. So for us to remain with the v, we find the square root in both sides, whereby this square and this square root will cancel. We remain with the v is equals to what? Mu squared minus 2t out of m. You can leave your answer at that stage, or you can go further, but it is good maybe you leave at that, and this is how you have made v the subject of the formula. One more example, my students. One more example on the same. I think we are doing well and you are following. One more example, which is saying p is equals to xy out of z plus x, and we are told to make x the subject of the formula. And this is what happens. So we say we write our equation, that's xy out of z plus x. So it is going to be, first of all, we must remove the denominator to ease our work. So we assume we have out of 1, now we get the LCM. So times x, sorry, that is z plus x times z plus x. So this and this will cancel, then we are going to remain with p into z plus x is equals to xy. When you open the bracket, it will be p z plus px is equals to what? xy. Remember, we were making x the subject of the formula. So we find the x's, we put them together. So it means we are going to have px. The xy will come to the other side, it's a positive, it becomes what? A negative, that's xy is equal, this pz was a positive, when we go to the other side, it will become what? A negative, so it will be negative pz. And now, here x is common, so we factor it out, so it will be x into p minus y is equal to negative pz. So for us to remain with the x, we divide by what? P minus y, p minus y. So we are going to, this and this will cancel, so we remain with x is equals to what? Negative pz out of p minus y. And this is the subject formula for this x. And that's all about formula and variation. Let's check each other on the next video, when I'm going to do some more and a bit of complex formulas that is going to assist us to make their subject formula. Thank you for watching and keep in touch. See you.